Well, let's just get this over and done with. Player ratings time it is. Yeah, I was just glad when that final whistle was blown. And again, just glad that this game is now out the way. We all kind of expected what was going to happen today, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, you look at again the goals we conceded. Some of those just could have been avoidable, pretty much. At times we did try. We tried to create ourselves some opportunities as well, but there you are. And if you don't pick up certain Man City players in the box, you know what they're going to do, pretty much. That is the thing. I mean, it's some of the set pieces we conceded the goals from. Jesus Christ. It's terrible. It's just terrible. I've got to say the first goal as well. I mean, why isn't Maxi picking up his man as well? There you are. But we know that a lot of the squad is just not good enough. It really, really isn't. Sean Longstaff, Jesus Christ. Was he there the day? Was he there the day? I didn't even pretty much hear his name get mentioned in the game today. 4-year contract he's been offered. Sorry, I'll be ripping that up to bits and throwing it in the bin now. Why are we going to offer this lad a new contract? He's gone way backwards now at this football club. Chris Wood, sorry, nah. I mean, look at the header before Manchester City scored. Put your head through right the ball. And what just happens? He gives it straight to Edison. God almighty, man. Glad Wilson is now back. I'll be looking to start him against Arsenal. Possibly the same with Trippier as well. He's more of a leader on that pitch. He really, really is. Well, then, I'm just going to get into my player ratings now. Start off in goal, Martin Dubravka. The second goal, he spills it right out to Laporte. But the other goals, it wasn't his fault. That was the thing. We need a goalkeeper that's going to give him a little bit of competition now. That is the thing. There's just sometimes Dubravka will have a mistake in him now. That is the thing. But he's still been a world-class keeper for us. He really, really has been. I'll give Dubravka a 4. I'm going to go into the back 4. The right-back spot, Emil Kraft. And I thought he did all right. He did all right. When he was taken off a Trippier, Manchester City scored 2 goals from their left-hand side. So that was the thing, yeah. But, yeah, I didn't think Kraft was that bad the day, I've got to admit. He really, really wasn't. You're thinking, where's this been since we first brought him at the football club? Again, Eddie Howe must have been working with something. Really, really must have been working with something with him. I'm going to give Kraft a 5. Thought he wasn't too bad the day. Into the centre-backs. First of all, the captain, Jamal Lascelles. Not too bad at times, but again, you look at the other goals and you're thinking, who is picking up whoever in the box up as well? We know Lascelles is not a leader on that football pitch. He really, really isn't. And he shouldn't be captain next season. And if an offer does come in for him as well, I'd be happily to move him on 100%. Yes. Just a bit strange why Fabian Schär did make the game. Or would they just take that with their precaution to avoid him getting another injury, maybe? But for me, Lascelles is just not really good enough for this football club anymore. He just really, really isn't. I'll give Lascelles a 4. And alongside him, Dan Burn, not one of his good games today. It really, really wasn't. Was booked for having an argument with a referee. And again, you look at the goals we conceded, you're thinking again, who's picking who up in our box? Yeah. But Dan Burn, I think he will recover from that today. Hopefully in his next game, I really, really think we will. He has been a breath of fresh air at the back. He really, really has. So I'll expect him to really improve on the next game, definitely. So I'm going to give Dan Burn a 4 for today. Left back spot, Matt Target, and again I thought did all right at times as well. Again, was booked for a bit of a silly thing on Sterling. It was for a silly tackle. He was grabbing him and that, but other than that, not too bad. I've got to admit, he really, really wasn't. I'm going to give Matt Targett a 5. I'm going to go into the midfielders now. First of all, I'm going to go with Sean Longstaff. Sorry, but where was he out there the day? Where was he? Was he invisible out there on that pitch the day? Why are we giving this lad a new contract? Sorry, no. Or if you do, send him out on loan, maybe, and see if he gets better. Sorry, but I would not be offering this lad a new contract. Did anyone else see him out there the day? Because I don't think I did. Sorry, I can't say any more about this lad anymore. He's shocking. Absolutely terrible. Where was he in the game? Where was he out there in the game the day? Sean Longstaff, 0. He was not there. He was absolutely anonymous throughout the whole game. And he gets a 0. Next player, I'm going to go with Bruno. Did all right. Again, booked for a bit of a silly challenge as well. Had one attempt over the bar. He was offside, leaving which made Chris's goal be ruled out for offside. But of course, Bruno again has just been a breath of fresh air in our side for us. He really, really has. And again, not one of his did all right, but again, not one of his better performances. But again, next game, hopefully, I would expect to see an improvement there from Bruno, 100% definitely. I'll give Bruno a 5. The last player in the midfield was Joe Linton, and I did think it was one of his greater games as well. I've got to admit as well. But again, look how much he's improved under Eddie Howe, and hopefully next game as well, I'll really like to see an improvement. I think we will see an improvement from Joe Linton in the next game, definitely, as well. So I'm going to give Joe Linton a 5 as well. I'm now going to go into the 3 up front now. On the right-hand side, Miggy tried, but again, it's just not been enough from him this season. It really, really hasn't. That is the thing. Again, if a good offer comes in, Newcastle will be looking to take it. They really, really will be. But Miggy tried the day, so I'll give him a 5 as well. Out on the left-hand side, ASM, and I'm sorry, but it was just pathetic again from him the day. It really, really was. Who's picking him up? What's he doing for the first goal? Come on. And again, some of his final balls, it's just bollocks. It's just bollocks at the times. It just really, really is, man. I will keep him on next season, but I've really got to see improvement because there's more players that should be out this door more than him. It really, really is. I'm going to give ASM, I'm giving him a 1. It was just pathetic pretty much out there from him the day. It really, really was. Indeed, definitely. So, there you are. And up front in the middle, Chris Wood. And again, it's just shit. It's just shit. The first chance before Manchester City scored, all he's got to do is put his head right through the ball. And that could end up in the back of the net. He heads it straight at Edison. Sorry, but he's been a waste. I'm now really come to the point. He's been an absolute waste of money, this lad. 25 million. Callum Wilson's back. I'll be looking to bench Chris Wood for the next game and get Callum Wilson starting. Really, really would be. No doubt about that. Chris Wood, 1. He's getting a 1 as well. Now I'm going to go into the substitutions. So we made 2 at the same time, and it was Callum Wilson and Kieran Trippier. Start with Callum Wilson. You can tell he's been out of the game a while, but he had a couple of opportunities. And that's what we've technically been missing, you could say. I mean, he had great opportunity, but he put it right at Edison. That was the thing. You can tell he's feeling still a little bit rusty. That is the thing. But I want to think he should be starting against Arsenal. No doubt about that. He should be starting against Arsenal. in my opinion, a week on Monday. Again, get into it with them in training next week and get him ready to start against Arsenal, no doubt about that. I'm going to give Callum Wilson a 5. And Kieran Trippier, again, he's been a big miss. He was putting some really good balls in the box, but the 2 of the Man City goals that they scored came down their left-hand side. Grealish spun him for one of the goals. He really, really did. But again, you can tell Trippier has been out the game for a while as well. So there you are. And I expect him an improvement, definitely. And I think I would look to start him against Arsenal as well. Again, get work with him in training and make sure he's ready to be starting against Arsenal. I'll give Kieran Trippier a 5 as well. In the last substitution was Jacob Murphy. He didn't come on with an awful lot of time remaining. He had a couple of opportunities to set up. That was the thing, but I'm not going to mark him because of how he came on in the game with not an awful lot of time remaining, around about 10 minutes or so. And now we'll go into the manager, Eddie Howe. And the lineup, we kind of expected what it is to be. But I've got to say, Sean Longstaff, I'm sorry. Fair enough. We're here now. I've had confirmation, apparently from Craig Hope, that Shelvey and Willock will now miss the remaining games of the season because of injury. And now we're going to have to... Sean Longstaff's going to be starting the other couple of games. God almighty. If we've got to play him throughout the rest of the season, fine. Because of what's now happened to Shelvey and Willock. Jesus Christ. But I'm going to give Eddie Howe a 5. Again, it was the part of the line what we kind of expected it, what it to be. But we've got to defend better for some of them goals. Jesus Christ. But that is my player ratings. Let me know in the comments section. Do you agree with the ratings that I've gone with? If you were to change any of them, let me know as always and why. It's always good to get your thoughts. It really, really is. But we're glad that game is now done. We're going to Arsenal a week on Monday. It's going to be a tough game, but let's try and end the last home game of the season on a bit of a high. That would be really, really good. So there. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like. Drop your comments in as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please hit that subscribe button. Catch us all here. Take care. Again, I'm just glad this game is now over and done with.